This will sound very strange, but the classic animation movie The Lion King and the iconic scene in which baby Simba is lifted up for all to see is a prophecy that is predicting that the voice of Mufasa, the king in the movie The Lion King, and the voice of Darth Vader, James Earl Jones, will die on precisely July 13th, 2022. The date that this video is posted proves that this prediction was made ahead of time, as does this timestamped email and forensic notes PDF. If you are skeptical, please email me and I will forward these to you. James Earl Jones was the voice of the lion. He was the voice of the Lion King. And the book of Revelation in the Bible is the last and 66th book in the Bible, and James Earl Jones will die 66 days before the event that is described in the book of Revelation in the Bible in chapter 8 will occur. Revelation 8:7 describes a catastrophic solar flare coronal mass ejection hit from the sun. The lion's roar symbolizes this, and this is what the death of the voice of the Lion King will symbolize. This catastrophic solar flare that is described in Revelation chapter 8 will occur exactly 800 days after the astronomy news came out regarding the biggest solar flare ever detected. This super flare was detected on a star that is located in the neck of Leo the Lion constellation, which is why the media called it the Lion's Roar. There will be two devastating solar flare coronal mass ejection hits from the sun. The second one will occur 7 days after the first one. This second solar flare will be 66 days after the predicted death of Kamala Harris in a plane crash due to a bird strike. Her death will be 7 days after the death of James Earl Jones. In the account of Noah's flood, God gave Noah a 7 days warning to load 7 species of birds onto the ark. After the floodwaters stopped increasing, Noah waited 7 days to send out a bird to find dry land. In the movie, James Earl Jones's character, the Lion King, was killed in a stampede of wildebeests, which is symbolism for a flood. This is why the death of the voice of the Lion King, James Earl Jones, will die 7 days before the death of Kamala Harris in a plane crash due to a bird strike. And each of their deaths will be 66 days, respectively, to the first and second catastrophic solar flare coronal mass ejection hits from the sun that are described in the book of Revelation, the 66th book in the Bible. As I will explain in a minute, James Earl Jones is king symbolism. He was the voice of Darth Vader, which is Antichrist king symbolism. His death will be a prophetic sign that will point to the death of Kamala Harris 7 days later, and Harris's death and her replacement will lead to the rise of the Antichrist king. The Antichrist king that is described in the 66th book of the Bible. The Antichrist king will become president after the 2 catastrophic solar flare coronal mass ejection hits from the sun that will occur 66 days after the deaths of James Earl Jones and Kamala Harris. And as will be explained in these videos on this channel, God is using James Earl Jones for far more symbolism than what has been explained so far. It is also being predicted that Kamala Harris will die in a plane crash due to a bird strike on July 20th, 2022. The date that this video is posted proves that this prediction was made ahead of time, as does this timestamped email and forensic notes PDF. If you are skeptical, please email me and I will forward these to you. It has been known since the autumn of 2020 that she will die in a plane crash. But as can be seen here in this email, it was known since August of 2021 Some social media sites have a maximum length for videos that can be posted, and so I need to cut this video into 2 parts. Click on the link to watch the remainder of this video. You can also find this link in the description box below this video. Make sure you watch the remainder of this extremely important video that is posted on a different channel than the one you are watching now. The link to the rest of this video is in the description box below this video. Hopefully you at least found this introduction video to be interesting, and if so, please leave a like and upvote the video, and please consider sharing the video.